Wow, it feels like forever since we've been together, folks. But here we are, and we're back in Lantern Rite, and about to continue the story.
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hutao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
Let's come in from this angle. Because I have privy to know that other folks are going to be showing up for Lantern Rite. So let's keep an eye out, folks. Whoa! Who's that? Sino?
Gift envelopes. Gift envelopes.
Well, let's give him one. Aw. Let's just give him this one.
Oh, thank you. A happy Lantern Rite.
Same?
What's with the look on your face?
Something up?
No, not at all. I'm just following local customs.
Which local custom?
Well, considering your gift, I thought it best not to push the envelope.
Okay, how many of you facepalmed just now? Yeah, me too. Ugh. Remember when we bumped into Eula, she said that Amber was in town? We'll have to keep a lookout for her too, I guess. Wait a minute. Tainari? What's he all the way over here for? What should I get? Hey, Tainari. Gift envelope? Let's just give him this. Ah! I didn't expect to see you here, traveler. Thank you for the envelope. It's lovely. You come for the festival? Sino and I have had a great time. We had a lot of delicious food and bought quite a few gifts. Unfortunately, the harbor is a little too busy this time of year. If I stay around that commotion for too long, my ears start to hurt. So I came over here for a break. Sino said he needed to be alone for a while to think of something. Oh yeah, the joke. No surprise there. Thanks for the warning, traveler. At least I can mentally prepare myself for that one. Thanks again for the envelope. It really is lovely. I will take good care of it.
Dark cat? Stop running away!
Huh. Well, we didn't bump into Amber. Huh. Let's check our event. Like, if you hit the gift envelope thing, huh. Looks like Dia's in town. Like, hit it like this. Okay. Yeah, Amber's out and about somewhere. Well, we know where she is, so... Guess we could jump down there and give her that. But let's hold off on that for right now. Let's see if we can't track her down.
Why not treat yourself to a seasonal gift from Scent of Spring? I promise it'll be unforgettable.
Okay. Did I get that one? I guess so. But since I got her... Let's not forget that when we looked around last Lantern Rite, characters were everywhere, like up on the catwalks and everything. And Amber! Ooh, where should I go next? This whole place is so lively. Amber, here is something for you. Wow, a gift envelope. Thanks. I heard the people of Leeway exchanged them during Lantern Rite as blessings. It's beautiful. I'll take great care of it. This here for the festival? I sure am. Jean said we worked really hard this year. She thinks we deserve a break. So she set up this rotating calendar for us to take time off. Eula and I got our turn the last couple of days. So we came to Leeway Harbor as soon as we heard about the festivities. Well, no lack of hustle or bustle. Yep. We spent a lot of time roaming around the city. We just split up so we could get souvenirs for everyone at the Knights of Favonius. I bought a ton of stuff. A fan for Jean, a teacup for Lisa, a kite for Qiqi. Oh, and this is for you. Grilled tigerfish. It's super delicious. Try some. I just bought it. It's still warm. Hurry before it gets cold. I'm gonna keep shopping, okay? Fan, teacup, kite. What am I missing? Oh, right, jewelry. Ooh, there's another one of those. Okay. Now let's see what's up with Utao.
Hey there! It's us again!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
This a regular thing?
Not exactly. But it's not unheard of.
The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well, in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Hey, hey! I spied Traveler in Paimon. How long's it been? Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, hey, Gaming.
Happy Lantern Rite, Gaming.
So, what brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery to Chenyu Vale. It works out nicely, 'cause Dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So, two birds, one stone.
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
What? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Whew, you scared me for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak on the one job that we were specifically told to be extremely hush-hush about. But it sounds like you found out from another source, so I guess we're all good. Oh, Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count. Then I'll be on my way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said they just wanted to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst. So don't worry, there's always hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu is already back home in Chenyu Vale. He and his brother have made a trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed to the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Yeah, let's check in with Dr. Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
All right, well, I better get moving. Next time, we're gonna go for some dim sum.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
A most curious coincidence. He was searching for you as well.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has he taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Qiqi.
Qiqi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Qiqi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also a rule in the notebook which says not finding herbs okay. Getting home late not okay. But she's now over a day late and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her. So, we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Qiqi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Qiqi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Qiqi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where'd you send her?
Wulong Hill, in the Qingsa mountain range.
Chainsaw again, huh?
Indeed, it's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
Let's discuss that later. Right now, we have to go.
Yep, finding Qiqi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Alright, before we set out, let's take care of unfinished business. Alright. We've got one here.
The design of this lantern is exquisite. Definitely worth the trip.
Got something for you.
Oh, for me? Thank you. Ah, lovely detail around the border. Looks like you put a lot of care into this. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. By the way, do you know who designed this lantern? It's beautiful, and the way the light shines through is so imaginative. Huh. I wonder if the design took inspiration from some of Liyue's ancient legends. I feel like I've seen a similar pattern in a book before. I'd love to speak with the person who made it. I might even get some ideas for a new collection along the way. All right, I'm going to ask around.
See you later, Chiori. I thought it was over here. Guess it must be up top.
Take me up!
No, I'm back at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Huh. Oh, there it is. Stia. Fancy seeing you in these parts, traveler. You must be here for Lantern Rite too. Making an envelope? Yeah, I'm trying to make one for Candace, but I'm not happy with the results so far. I was just about to start from scratch. Candace not come with you? Not yet, but she'll be here. She didn't agree to come with me to Liyue at first. She said she had to stay behind to protect the village. I told her everyone deserves to let loose at the end of the year. I had to escort her a caravan to Liyue. Anyway, so she might as well come along. I even offered for some of you guys, my guys, to, look after the village in the meantime. But I couldn't convince her. In the end, she only changed her mind because the people of the village pestered her to take time off. Even then, she still insisted on wrapping up some work first. But the caravan waits for no one. So I'm here on my own for now. It's so hard picking out a gift. Just too many nice things to choose from around here. I ended up getting her a necklace, but then I heard about the whole gift envelope tradition during the Lantern Rite, so I decided I should try making one. And well, like I said, it ain't been going great. I'm sure you know way more about this than me, traveler. Get some tips? Okay. Reds and pinks, huh? Let's put a chili in the corner. And you did say pinks. Let's flip this. Stick this right here. Put sun right here. Okay, she likes it, so. Ooh. Looks like you got a real knack for crafts. This gift envelope's beautiful. Thank you. I guess this is like your gift to me? I don't have anything on me right now, but once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to send you something in return. Now I just need to make one for Candace, so I can give it to her, the necklace. I'm sure she'll love it. Ah, that reminds me. Wonder if she's here yet. It's been a while. Okay, now let's go look for Qiqi. It ain't the greatest place in the world. You know where we're headed. We've run into more than a few ghosts around here.
Stabilize!
Shine down!
Let's fly.
Whoa.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Qiqi's okay.
Heads up!
Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye! Hold on to your hats.
This is order.
Bullseye! Bullseye! Illusion shattered!
Look! It's another one of Long Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably. Possibly Wu Tao was with her.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting!
Hunting? Wu Tao more along the lines just runs around and talks to him, but
The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wulong Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
well, what about Qiqi?
One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Qiqi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
I guess that's logical. Not very likely, though.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
I mean, Qiqi doesn't get along with Wu Tao. Or rather, Wu Tao's constantly trying to pull the tag off her head.
Huh? What was that sound? Ah! Ghost incoming!
Hold up. It's me.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers. But it looks like they're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. It's very dangerous ahead.
But we have to find Qiqi. She went missing around here and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of that situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in on it. I found an herb gatherer's basket partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Qiqi. But I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know the immediate area is safe. But beyond the point, cannot be sure. Are you here to look for Qiqi? No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Qiqi village. They all seem to be suffering from some unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Qingce village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't Qiqi village, but where we are now, Wulong Hill. The village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they've been borne the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
Maybe Wu Tao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lanyan and Qiqi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on. Ningguang will explain all of it. Before we do anything else, we have to change our archer back. Because we run into trouble, we're going to need those reactions.
I'll lead the way.
And you know, since I'm here, in the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words. Alright, fine, it's a yes. The Gate of Fright, Gunyan Stone Forest. Yeah, I'll handle it. I knew I could count on you, the great Captain Beto, to answer the call of duty. Save the compliments. Just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they'll be expecting 5 times the usual rate. The deal is sealed, and the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what about your share, How much will that rob me of? Oh, please. Firstly, no one can rob the Tichuan. Not even me. And secondly, keep my share. My gift to you. Go buy yourself a hairpin. Saves me the trip to the market, right? Ha ha! Oh, hey! The Traveler and Paimon!
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Ah, little Paimon, that bright-eyed enthusiasm exactly what Niwan needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
I'm sorry. I got a dash. See you around, mateys. Oh, yeah. And have a happy Lantern Rite. Yelan clearly knows me well. She brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting us? Beto never passes on an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong, though, is she? The Traveler and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu, Miss Qiqi, and Miss Leyland currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Heh, come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
How are you so sure they're in the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qiqi. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated and, sure enough, found an ominous presence on Wungwang Hill. Then 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill. Same goes for Qiqi and Lanyan. I'm about 90% sure all three of them stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border, rescue Hu Tao and her company? Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing she already knew that. You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons, who hangs around Wangshu Hin. He will show you the way.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Yelan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture. So naturally, he's been briefed on the situation. Understood, we'll get on our way immediately. This rescue mission is of utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Will do. Then I will await the good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. But don't go putting your feet up just yet, Leon. I'm afraid I have another mission. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array. We've now found the locations of the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Qixing and Guan Yu are handling the gates of life and concealment. Beidou has agreed to take the Crux fleet to guard the gate of fright. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable than this for you. Oh, it's in the chasm then. Correct. As for the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate their positions based on what we know about the array. It shouldn't take long. When I last saw Director Hu, she said that if worse comes to worse, activating the 7 to 8 gates array may be the only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? That is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. Wangshu in! Here we come! Let's see, he's usually upstairs.
Xiao, you're already here!
Oh, it's you two. Where's Yelan? Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine. Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
The border between life and death is a treacherous place. At the best of times. And the recent disturbances will only make it more so. You will face great peril every step of the way.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to a secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anything was to happen to the traveler.
Oh, so you're just worried for his safety. Wait, but he has extensive experience in battle too. Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we'd go.
Huh? What do you... Oh, yeah, so, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Your attempts to mislead me are futile. That coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis, and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
I fear that bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still. Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
We've been there before, Zhao.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Please trust us. Very well. Then hold on tight.
Whoa, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No. Balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's domain. I am not familiar with their craft. But, since the border has been disrupted, Fetter has been leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering!
That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my Adeptus perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fetter or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go.
Monsters!
This is the place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you. Or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. We'll be alright. Lean your head in for a second. Cover a Daka! Huh! placed a witness sigil on your forehead, so you should be able to share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the fetter. There's no knowing what things are like in there. Hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I will open the passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Alright, let's do this, gang. Just remember, for people keeping score, this does count as the domain on the battle pass.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
Torn to oblivion!
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
There's a doorway. Or a passageway, I might say.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet? Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Whoa, what the
Hey,
hell?
That's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Little bastard.
The rattan figure is covered in fetter! How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Oh, this one. Enemies.
Shine down!
There. There's another one. Chase it.
Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Back here, you little bastard. Trying to hide. Whoa.
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually... Get ready to jump again!
Let the treasure chests lead the way. So sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Qiqi. You've already absorbed too much fetter. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Qiqi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep, Qiqi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism could work in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to exit. Wanna close my eyes. Dream.
Fight it, Qiqi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Qiqi. Let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream's gonna go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun. Qiqi wipes her brow. Picking herbs. Qiqi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise, her name's Hu Tao. Hu Tao? She grabs young Qiqi with both hands and buries her deep underground. But by Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No, don't bury me. Help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake with fright.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters?
Don't be afraid, Qiqi. We'll protect you.
Hotel, Madame Lan, Qiqi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
What the? So it was you guys. Traveler? Paimon?
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess. The Tichuan sent you? I knew she'd act if we missed a meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. We have to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Shao! You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming? Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. Monsters!
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Huh, let them come. It's their funeral. Courtesy of Director Hu. This will take me a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off.
I'll help too.
Go! Cross over!
Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
Dancing in the wind. fly. Closing in. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
You see, Shao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone all right? We're all right, but Qiqi absorbed a little too much fetter. What happened? I was picking herbs and saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Qiqi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Qiqi's condition is certainly, unique. But regardless, it was still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work's still not done. You should return to Yujing Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
Doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Let's come in from this. Nah, let's glide. Oh, and in case anybody's curious, this also covers... Or... it didn't? What? Weird.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work, Traveler. You're even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See, I told you. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I could turn to. My apologies, Teen Xuan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. I hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad's bad? I'd like to know too, how dangerous is the situation we face? And how does it compare with the previous case? Way worse, like way, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries. sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that's the responsibility of the Wangshang funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst it got was a few small feather leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all away, no problem. This time's different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. The abyss, maybe? I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Leela's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah, yes. I've heard a little about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary between life and death. Yeah, it's a demarcation line. Life on one side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the fetter won't do any good, because the issue's the border. Lady Qingquan, any progress on the 7 to 8 gates method that I mentioned last time? Yes. We've deduced the locations of 4 of the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Whoa, already? You don't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of another way to fix it besides complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border. Just the part that's been giving us grief. Which is just as well. Restructuring the whole thing would be much more difficult. What's that gate method entail? The 8 gates refer to the 8 key nodes in Liwei's ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
Now, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation. But people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast of fetter, they'll be just fine. Oh? Do you have any proof to back this statement up, Director Who? My proof is that I know the most about life and death out of everybody here. Unless anyone wants to dispute that, No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as Tinquan has found the remaining 4 gates. Director who? Something to add, Lady Tinquan? No. There is something else I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wuong Hill disaster of over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuong Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuong Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
No, Lady Tinquan. I don't think the 2 events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know location of the gates by then. Alright. Well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yen. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
And we'll meet her at the Adventurers Guild a little later. The lanterns are in the air now.
I've got
Eh.
a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time with the Crux.
Let's get away from that guy. He sounds weird. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next part of this lovely Lantern Rite. Until then, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all on the next video.